Hello, Just Too Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter attack with 77 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retails for $20 in the United States. I got this from Ash and Flash, so go check them out. Here is the TIE Pilot, which the design of this is not new. It actually came in, I think, the TIE Striker from the LEGO Star Wars Rogue One line and also the Microfighter TIE Striker. So not really the hardest figure to get, but that's only 2 sets. Nice front torso printing and facial printing. I like the little stripes on the front especially. And underneath, look what's there, the one-sided angry clone face as we call it. The Rebel Trooper is probably the more desirable figure of this set because he has not appeared in any sets actually with this printing for the torso and the face. Now the face is double-sided, so you have a more angry expression at the back there. And I love getting this helmet because I don't actually have, I think, any copies of this helmet in particular. And it's a hard thing to get a LEGO Rebel Trooper in general. Now, the thing is, this is probably going to be reprinted with the anniversary sets that just leaked or something like that. Just the name, not even the name, just like a little teaser of it leaked or something. So keep an eye out, but for now, he is exclusive to this set. So here's the builds of the set. Ah ha ha, you can see his reflection in the cockpit. Ha ha ha. Well, either way, the design of this uses very specialized pieces, as you're probably wondering how they made it with such little pieces. Well, this is how they kept the piece count so low. Again, very specialized plate right there, which actually connects just like this with it having those Technic holes there. That's already connected to that big plate. And I guess that makes sense because the older ones used to be like around this size and they would have very little pieces as well, but they would always fall off. The wings would always not be stable and such. So this is probably the best way to do this if you're going to keep it as a cheap junior set. Also, the cockpit itself has a base that's a totally specialized piece as well. So yeah, that's how they kept the piece count down. Now, the back of the cockpit has a little hidden weapons compartment. If you just lift this up. And the front of the cockpit doesn't have too much going on. There's a printed piece, and that is actually from Yoda's Starfighter from, what, 2 years ago at this point? And inside, there's enough room just to sit the minifigure. There's not much space for anything else. No control panels or anything like that. Just remove that minifigure. You can see, again, very cramped in there, but that makes sense. They wanted to keep the price down, and they wanted to keep this whole piece small. Now, there are these 2 imaginary blasters up front, or cannons, whatever you want to look at them. And you can see the top has some added bricks and pieces to them. And finally, there is a printed piece at the side that isn't new, but I just wanted to highlight that. As for the side build, there's these 2 boxes right here, because, you know, when you think of Star Wars, you think of boxes as side builds. Being a little bit cynical there, sorry. The design of this is actually kind of cool, admittedly. I think this is better than the one from the last set, which was like a small Yavin 4 base. This actually has a nice printed panel that I appreciate. Also a printed double cheese slip, which we've seen before, but just a nice addition. As a whole, this looks like a complete build of a little, I guess, control outpost or whatever you want to look at it. And that's it for the builds of this set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. So here's the front of the box. It's actually that $15 to $20 box size that I don't see too often. And the back shows that it's a perfect start. I have to say, I actually really like the background of this. It has a pretty front of the box. And all the way at the back, you do have an ad for the other sets, but not the other 4+ sets. So overall, I think this is a better set than the A-Wing, just by a little bit, because there's more unique pieces here. They're very specialized, granted, with the TIE Fighter wings and also the base cockpits using that piece. But there's some nice printed panel piece right here, and also the minifigure of the Rebel Trooper, which so far is exclusive, but I have a feeling he'll be in those 20th anniversary sets. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, as a whole, I'd rate this one a B+. I think kids will love it for it being a cheap way to get their favorite vehicles. Adults will get pleasure from that as well, because it doesn't look like they compromised anything with the build. It just looks a lot smaller than it should be, and that's okay. That's a style to it. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.